Welcome, guys, to section 5. Two quantities have a proportional relationship. That is the topic of section 5, proportional relationships. Two quantities have a proportional relationship if they have a constant ratio or unit rate. We've been using ratios, but we've been using rates. Constant meaning the same. Now, if quantities are proportional, that constant ratio or constant unit rate has a special name, and it's called the constant of proportionality. The example right here, if you order one pizza, it costs $8. Order two pizzas, it's $16. Three pizzas is $24, four pizzas is $32, five pizzas is $40. But if you notice, if you simplify all of those ratios, they all simplify to 8. So basically, it's $8 per pizza. The number 8, that is the constant of proportionality. 10 pizzas would be 8 times 10. 100 pizzas would be 100 times 8. Now, if those two quantities have a non-proportional relationship, it is non-proportional when the ratio or ratios are not constant, when they are not the same. Let's look at some examples. Deciding if it's proportional or non-proportional. Create a ratio table for the information. Simplify each ratio. If those ratios are all the same, it's proportional. And that simplified ratio is the constant of proportionality. Number 1, Andrew earns $18 per hour for mowing lawns. Is the amount of money he earns proportional to the number of hours he spends mowing? Explain. If it is proportional, identify the constant of proportionality, or the COP. So we are comparing earnings to the time. So for 1 hour, he would earn 18. For 2 hours, he would earn $36. 3 hours, 54. And 4 hours, 72. Simplify those ratios. 18 divided by 1 is 18. 36 divided by 2 is 18. 54 divided by 3 is 18. And 72 divided by 4 is 18. Those ratios are all the same. And that 18 is the constant of proportionality. So to completely answer the question, explaining why it's proportional, since that unit rate, or since that ratio is constant, earnings are proportional to time. Number 2, Uptown Tickets charges $7 per baseball game ticket plus a $3 processing fee per order. Is the cost of an order proportional to the number of tickets ordered? And explain. If it's proportional, identify the COP. So we're going to compare cost to number of tickets. So for one ticket, that will be $7 plus $3 for that order. So for one ticket, it would be $10. For 2 tickets, that would be 2 times 7 or 14 plus that $3 fee. So for 2 tickets, it would be 17. Following that pattern, 3 tickets would be 24. 4 tickets would be $31. We go ahead and simplify all of those ratios. 10 divided by 1 is 10. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. We could stop right there. Since those two ratios are not the same, all the ratios would have to be the same in order for this to be proportional. But just to kind of show you what the other two ratios are, none of them are the same. So there is no COP. And to completely answer the question, since the rates are not the same, the cost is not proportional to the number of tickets sold. Number 3, had people work on 3 and 4 in class. Fruit punch recipe uses half a cup of sugar, 1 envelope of mix, and 2 quarts of water. Is the amount of sugar used proportional to the amount of mix used? So we're going to compare sugar to mix. The fact that water is mentioned, not an issue. So for 1 packet of mix, we use half a cup of sugar. 2 mixes, 1 cup. 3 mixes, 1.5. 4 mixes, 2. So we go ahead and, excuse me, simplify these ratios. They all simplify to 1/2. They are all the same. That ratio is the COP. And you can say, since the unit rate is constant, the amount of sugar used is proportional to the amount of mix used. Last example in this video, number 4, the Vista Marina rents boats for $25 per hour. In addition to the rental fee, there is a $12 charge for fuel. Use the table to determine if the number of hours you rent the boat is proportional to the cost. So renting hours to costs. So for 1 hour, that would be $25 per hour plus the $12 charge for fuel. For 1 hour, it would be a total of $37. For 2 hours, that would be 2 times 25 or 50 plus the $12. Following that pattern, 3 hours would be $87. 4 hours would be 112 hours. Very much like example number 2, simplifying all of those ratios. Not one of them is the same. Now, if you divided cost by hours, which would be okay, those ratios would also not be the same, which means there is no COP, and you can say that since the rates are not constant, the excuse me, the number of hours you rent the boat is not proportional to the cost.